Hi there, this is Catherine. Thanks you for listening to my SEO Tips micro podcast. So, before we get into today's SEO tip, I just wanted to share with you the ways you can support the podcast if you're enjoying all the tips and finding them useful. So, you can send me a donation at buymeacoffee.com/Catherine W. Ong, O-N-G, and that's Catherine with a K. Any and all levels of donation are appreciated. It will help me offset the cost of producing the podcast. So, that's buymeacoffee.com/KATHERINEWONG. I'd also encourage you to subscribe to our email list to make sure you're not missing any future episodes or any other news about the SEO Tips podcast. And to do that, you'd go to wostrategies.com/newsletter. Okay, on with today's tip.
Let's talk about the updates from the Search on Google 2020 presentation. Hello, and thanks for listening to SEO Tips today. So today we're going to talk about the SEO updates unveiled in Google's Search on 2020 presentation, which you can see on YouTube. The most significant one is their announcement of this passages ranking, which for SEOs that have been paying attention to mobile indexing is what Cindy Crum has been calling Fraggles. She's been talking about this for the past couple of years. So anyway, here's the summary. Google can now rank individual passages from HTML pages. By the way, they can also do this with audio, video, and PDFs. Also, they've been doing this for at least the past couple of months, but they're finally announcing it. Google is still indexing the whole HTML pages, but will rank just a passage. And Barry Schwartz has done this excellent review of the passages announcement that you might want to check out. And as he said, it's a ranking change, not an indexing change. Google hasn't suddenly changed its indexing process so it only indexes passages. That's not it. They're indexing the full HTML page, but they're using a bit of it for ranking. And this is going to improve 7% of search queries across the board. So, spelling. Google has also continued to improve its ability to understand misspelled words for good reason. 1 in 10, it turns out, every day of queries is misspelled. So Google's introducing a new spelling algorithm that uses a deep neural net. Subtopics. As we know, Google has a topic layer in their search algorithm, and they've been able to apply neural nets to understand subtopics around an interest, which helps deliver greater diversity of content when you're searching for something broad. Key moments in videos. This is also sort of related to Fraggles. So Google can now understand the deep semantics of a video and automatically identify key moments in the video. As I said, this is an example of them surfacing a Fraggle. And by the end of 2020, this year, Google expects that 10% of searches are going to be using this new technology. I've seen these Fraggles appear, or key moments appear for my clients. You can trigger these with timestamps in your YouTube descriptions. There's documentation in Google for you for that. Data Commons is now included in Google's Knowledge Graph. So what happens is that when you're looking for something where the answer is really, or the best answer is really an amalgamation of different data sources. So when you put that type of query into Google, Google uses natural language processing to understand your search intent and then maps that to the Data Commons information, which is now inside their Knowledge Graph. And then Google can present that information or answer in a visual format in Google Search. So if you work on federal websites like I do, you might want to make sure that your clients are part of the Data Commons. Anyway, so that's your tip for today. The biggest tip is to study up on Cindy Crum's Fraggles work if you're completely not aware, and start thinking about how to structure your HTML pages strategically so that they can rank for the overall topic and the subtopics included in that overall broad topic. Thanks for listening. Come back tomorrow for another SEO tip.